All right, folks, we are back for another one of these first attempts with one of these masters here. More Granblue Fantasy versus Rising for you, and we've got a very interesting representative of a character today, in the sense that we have Orsted here, who's rocking the Lucillius, who is definitely. I think you're the only Lucillius master that we have in the server, so it's definitely not the most common character. He was really popular obviously when the DLC first came out, everyone was playing him, but I feel like as soon as 2B came out. I call it player-based lost, bro. Nobody.
Player-based lost.
I'm telling you, everybody just dropped this character.
That's like, really good.
I saw a lot of him. Well, obviously when he came out when he was new, right? But after that, yeah, he just went the way of the dodo a bit. But
he's that first DLC character craze, right? Whenever a new fighting game comes out, the first DLC character drops, and then people are all over it.
True.
That definitely happened with Strive as well. DBFZ, I mean Bardock was broken, but you know. But thank you so much for having me. I really appreciate it. And yeah, I'm the I think I'm the only Lucillius main that has him in Masters in this server, although I do know Kill has him.
Yeah, but a lot of the like good Masters players, they have like every DLC, like they'll just go get the DLC.
Yeah, they'll just do it like day one. Yeah.
I don't think it doesn't count. Kill's cracked. It doesn't count quite as much.
Yeah, Kill is cracked. It is true, but yeah, no, I'm excited because this matchup, honestly, it's one that I feel like I need to learn it a little better as well. I don't feel too poorly about it for Ladiva. It's not the worst thing in the world, but you know, she can get a little run over because Lucillius is a very snowbally character. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I think personally, it's one of the things. Lucillius is one of the big characters. I feel like that because of just like how his buttons work. Ladiva can't really challenge him very well in neutral, I feel like.
Nah, but once you get that hit, man.
Oh, yeah, I mean, your defense is not good in this matchup, for sure.
Oh, yeah. And, I mean, that goes for both characters, right? Pretty explosive on both ends.
I dare say. But yeah, this is like one of the things where I've been trying out, just kind of like basically down backing in neutral and hoping for the best as Ladiva, and then just every now and then throwing out the gorilla option, right? And I feel like Lucillius is one of the prime characters that Ladiva needs to do that against, to be honest.
Oh, yeah. For sure.
Like,
the
far
this situation
L, the
right here, right?
Oh, so yeah, this is not good. Oh, Brave counter will always, it'll be, well, always, but it'll be oftentimes good, though, for you. Nice.
He gets a free cross-up after that, yeah, that is punishable.
I kept trying to punish Lucilli for that earlier, but yeah, no, it times it out perfectly for him. Oh, the teleport into the low. I never thought about that. Nice.
Yeah, that's a premier option for Lucillius, for sure. And
oh, no,
I thought I got hit, I'm going to be honest.
No. Unfortunately, her box extension doesn't quite work like that in this video game. So you were just fine. Should be dead here, though.
And into the Brave Chain, yep.
That's right. There you go.
Good stuff. Yeah, Lucillius, you know, the blade level, obviously, kind of the big concern at the early points of these rounds.
Right.
It takes 2 specials. What a whiff punish, jeez.
I do love the little walk back and then immediate EX lariat. Oh, you got hit by that. No. I wasn't ready. I was just going to auto-pilot into the command grab mix. Same thing again, and I keep misinputting the command grab too. It's even worse. Oh, okay, that's it. Counter hit. Is that worth doing to spend the meter there? I guess it gives you. Does that give you the? Oh no, does that give you the refund?
It does give you the refund. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So it's only 25 meter. It's not the worst.
Yeah, it's very worth doing.
Ow. Tried to SSB8. Didn't quite get it. It happens. I am not dead. Incredible. I can't believe it.
I'm so scared, bro.
Ain't no way. What are you scared of, bro? I'm not up to anything. I have no devious ideas for you. Wait, you're out of range.
I got it.
Yeah. Oh, no, you're out of range. Okay. You're out of range.
Yeah, the 5M, Lucillius 5M, definitely his most important normal in my opinion, because
the Jesus kick,
you know, it's just so far range. It's so it changes like all your specials. You can do so much off that move.
Yeah, I feel like because Lucillius, like, he's gonna have low blade level for most of the match, especially with how quick Rising Grounds tend to be. I think they wanted to give him some really beefy normals to sort of help him along when his specials aren't around, right?
Yeah, and to be fair, you know, they do their job. They help out in the mid range where he needs it.
Oh no, you're out of range. Like this move sucks. Oh,
I thought I'd get the jump and punish there here.
It does recover surprisingly fast. I did the one thing. You got to be kind of quick. Both of Ladiva's supers, actually, both of her command grabs, are like a little more difficult to punish than you might expect. Oh, jump scare. If you just, if can I, are you minus when you show up in my face like that? Like if I was on the ball there,
yeah,
could I have punched you?
Yeah, you can throw it as well.
Oh, okay.
But the scary thing about that is the medium and the U version have the hitboxes, right? And the dive kick as well, the H version.
Oh, was that light?
Yeah, that was light. Light
that might be you might be the first person I've ever seen use the light version of Tessera there, right?
Yeah, the light Tessera is really good because you can pretty much act out of it quicker than the other ones, right?
Yes.
And like it's not safe per se, but you can use it for oh my god. You can use it to run your mix a little bit, right?
Yeah, and you can condition people not to press with like the M version, right? That'll blow them up for pressing.
Oh yeah.
I see the vision. I see the vision. Yup.
Nice.
It's minus, right? On block, to my understanding.
Was that the 2H buff?
Yeah, the two that gives Leva a couple more routes in the. I think there actually didn't quite matter, but a lot of the times it does. Yeah, give her some nicer routes in the mid screen there. Run up SBA.
Very interesting. Yeah, nice, good SBA.
You can get especially like her corner to corner is a lot better now too. After that, you can get some really crazy.
You press immediately.
No sir. You always. It's all about leaving gaps. At least against most characters, it's all about leaving gaps. It's the SBA grab mix. Oh no, fair enough. Not like this. Ooh, that's nothing that'd be punishable. I guess that's 6XM, right? Usually they are rather punishable.
For sure.
You block them. Ow. Oh yeah, I tried to 2H.
Yeah, and that's the mix up with the light version of Tessera, man.
Absolutely. Ooh, nice guess. Oh no.
I do have a special here, so I can extend that.
Oh, I see. Yeah, Lucillius he seems weird because of how long his what's it called, his cooldowns are. Like I feel like you have to learn so many different combo routes depending on what you happen to have available at the time, right?
Yeah, no, for sure. And the thing about it too is you only get a cooldown increase on the even numbered levels. Actually,
wait, what do the odd ones do?
They give you a damage increase.
I don't think I knew that. I wasn't paying attention to the cool voice in the DLC trailer.
Yeah, on your non-U specials, they give you a damage increase. Your U specials won't raise your blade level or give you a damage increase.
They don't level 5 at all, I guess. The U specials.
No, yeah, that's kind of like the thing, right? Because it's like DP kind of meant to be a huge risk to go for with this character.
Yeah. Oh, you can cancel into it. I see. Nice. By the way, also that crushing my that heavy crushing my JH felt really weird. Like that's a
oh yeah, definitely.
Oh no. Oh,
I was gonna say, what's gonna win?
U Lariat normally is it's a very slow move. It's like a 25 frame startup or something. From
I think the slowdown might have actually helped you there.
Because I did it a little bit. I did it first by like a tiny little margin there, so I think it helped.
Yeah, that's the thing, right? Like you've entered these situations where you're just like kind of an advantage, and it's a little difficult for Lucillius to deal with. But I think he can run his offense on this character well enough, and DP is a little bit more useful against La Diva than other characters.
Yes, because it's all about she has so many gaps in her pressure, right?
Yeah, it's like just naturally being a grappler, right?
Her stuff
is very backdash there.
Oh, ow. Oh right, yeah. I thought you were gonna do the follow up.
That's another mix-up there with the H version.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, plus frames on the U Tessera as well.
It's like always +4, I think?
It's +4, yeah.
There you go, I remember.
It's always something that you gotta be careful about.
Oh, I just wasn't blocking, goddamn. I love using the Tessera to teleport after the projectile, right?
After the E-Blitz? Yeah, it's so good. Yeah. You don't gain meter that way, but you're already in meter penalty because you use the U special.
Oh.
Like the meter from running forward, I mean.
Yeah.
Nice punish.
Doing my best. Oh, baby. Content button? Oh, no, he knows.
Content button?
It's like when I don't have any cooldowns to extend the corner, the combo mid-screen like that, and I don't want to spend a brave point, I'll try and go for the content button.
Sure.
Doesn't quite... It's not real, though. It's just more of a, hey, are you ready for this, Jack?
A good reset there. Thought you were going to go into the SBA.
I was thinking about it, but it wouldn't. The thing is, it wouldn't have killed, right? So I'd rather take the Oki and kill you on the next hit, essentially.
I see. I gotcha. Makes sense.
Ooh.
Yeah, so when I use that, you know, I don't have my access to my specials for a little bit. My Iblis, my projectile.
Mm-hmm. But just
For,
sitting
like,
in
3
it gives
seconds.
you gives you blade level though, right? So just kind
Yeah.
of force people to approach Lucy if they're trying to. Oh god, not that Ladiva really needs to be convinced to do that, but in general, in some other matchups, I could see how it could be a nice kind of anti-zoning thing.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Do your projectile, man. Oh, I didn't react. I wanted to SBA through it, but I'm bad. Oh, sure. Whatever. Works out. Oh, baby.
Oh, safe jump too.
I don't think that was like an auto-time safe jump or anything. I think it just, like, it definitely wasn't intentional at least. It just happened to work out that way. I will take. Oh, damn. That beat my... Oh, god, that beat my USPD, dog. Oh, I'm dead.
And now for the funniest sound in the game.
Oh, my god. God damn.
If that kills
Yes.
on the last round, it makes that sound. It's so funny.
It does the vine boom.
Yeah, but this matchup, like I said, really explosive. I kind of have to make a lot of utilization of my M buttons. Lucillius' 2M is also very underrated in my opinion because it's his most active ground button.
That's the 2M right there? Oh.
Yeah, it's very active, and on counter hit you can link it into quite a bit, but sometimes out of the corner, you know, you kind of have to deal with not really having the best close range normals.
Mm-hmm.
So, nice spot dodge. 2M kind of has to suffice in a lot of situations.
You know how many active frames it has, out of curiosity?
I think it's like 4.
That's a good amount, for sure.
Yeah, it's like 4 or 5. It's not that bad. Obviously, it's not ideal to be in a situation where you have to use it in the first place, right?
Good to have as a tool, though, potentially.
Oh, yeah, for sure. You know?
You know?
I knew it was coming at some point.
The thing is, too, when she has meter like that, it actually is like, it's a reaction check, it's not like a real mix, but basically you have to crouch the, you have to crouch the EX version, and you have to spot dodge the ultimate version, right?
Right.
Each one beats the other option, so it's even a little bit harder there. Yeah.
Nice, command grab.
Do it meaty in this house, sometimes. Oh, you know, my conversions are ass. This is not gonna work, yeah.
I was gonna say,
I'll say
misinput. That, right?
But it worked out. Ow. At least I didn't die for it. I wouldn't say it worked out. Let's not get too cocky.
Nice, you're getting really good at spot dodging those DPs as well. He's kind of hopeless on defense in that situation, so it's good on you to recognize the win con in that situation.
That's something that people do a lot in general against Ladiva. Is like her offense is so ass, or sorry, it's so good, but it's so weak to DP and Brave counter. So people like Brave counter and DP against Ladiva more than almost any other character in my experience. So you gotta get. I've been working on trying to bait both of those a little bit more, like doing even some close L spot dodge there on the Oki to bait a Brave counter too. Bad time to hit close M. Ow, ow, ow.
Yeah, and I actually am gonna go for the manual version here because the upward shots from the manual version do 700 damage as opposed to 500.
Yeah, it's more. It's okay. So I've heard. Good for you to confirm this for me. I've heard. Yeah, that Axion Control, right, is what it's called. Does more.
Yeah,
damage.
Axion Control does more damage, but Axion is better for like punishing fireballs and stuff.
Because Axion Control has almost no invincibility on it, to my understanding.
Yeah, pretty much none.
Yes.
It's not a viable reversal tool like at all. But I was gonna say, what is the Oki there?
Unironically, like 5U sometimes. Like it does leave you perfectly spaced out in time. Typical 5U, like at the combat.
Like if they down back.
Yeah, yeah. If you jump, kind of just like I can like follow you up into the air, I guess. But it's tough. That's why. So you saw earlier when you said I thought you would go into SBA. The reason I don't do it is the Oki off of SBA and
it's so
especially off of SBA it's pretty bad. Off of SBA it's a little better, but they're both not as good as this,
right.
This basically, right? Putting you down here
I
is way better.
Nice.
Ow. Nope.
Oh, what a command grab!
Get down here, man.
Great reaction. Jeez.
I'm working on some stuff. I'm working on. You know what? Yeah, I might have. It might have cost me 217 gems, but in the process, we worked on some parts of our game. These things happen.
Hey, if it yields results at the end of the day.
Keep wanting to mass on that. I don't know why.
Yeah, no. People always expect the M version there.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, no, no conversion. Oh, that was a cross up. What the hell? I was not ready for that whatsoever.
But yeah, you'll see here I get the refund on the Iscariot.
Yes, yeah, so it's only 25 for way better OP and also more carry damage, etc. Seems worth. Fair.
Nice.
You know I'm dead. Actually, I thought I had SSBA for some reason. I was like, if there was like some really swanky way for me to extend that, you might have actually died there, but especially without SBA, no such luck. Oh no! Oh, double no!
No, the counter hit.
This isn't gonna kill.
I do think you're dead.
Oh my god, it did! I didn't think so. I did not think so.
Yeah, and that was the thing about that though is I didn't even have the damage buff applied on the Iscariot because it was the ultimate version. So, I was at blade level 4, so my specials were maxed out at 20%. But
oh, it's 10% per.
Yeah, at level 2,
there?
it's at level 2 it's 10%. At level 4, it's 20.
Oh god.
I don't have a special there. I kind of am hesitant to use a brave point in that situation because you know I'm a bad character on defense. So.
Yes. And stripping your brave points is one of like my primary objectives as Ladiva, honestly. Because again, it's one of your best tools against me.
Oh yeah, for
sure.
Without
a meterless reversal. Like unironically, that's a decent trade for me. I'll take that any day of the week. EX Lariat for one of your brave points there. Oh, didn't reach. Not like this. Because the idea there is you can't. That's oh god, that's air unblockable. So the idea there is to catch you on your way down and kind of smack you out of it with the Lariat. But no such luck. Oh, you're gonna beat that time.
Yeah, it's just gonna beat it.
Way too much distance that time.
Yeah, I think Ultimate Iblis is like the best projectile in the game, obviously, but it comes with the caveat of being a little bit like you can spot dodge it, and then I'm kind of out of meter. Are you plus there?
Oh no!
Did I just mash on plus?
No, absolutely not. The way it works for Ladiva is the first one is the first EX headbutt is +3. Don't mash on that unless you are going to basically DP between the gaps. The second one's even. The Ladiva has a 6 frame light, so even is actually -1 against most of the cast. And the third one's -2. So you should absolutely be mashing your head off on that third one. I have to try and respect that. Ow!
Unfortunate.
Very yeah. So yeah, a gap, right? There's a gap there definitely.
That's just getting gapped, right? Because that's just the thing with Ladiva is.
Yes.
Her kit is naturally designed to leave room for grabs.
Yes.
It's kind of the grappler thing, but in this game that's a little difficult because like, you know, so many strong reversals in this game. Don't even get me started on Siegfried.
Dude. Yeah, it just becomes mind games, right? You just have to like bait the then if you respect the reversal too much, you're just like giving up your turn essentially. Like that's -2. There's no fear at all to match there. The only thing I can do off of 2 EX headbutts, if you try to hit like a 5 frame light, is like every now and then if I'm close enough, I can try to do like a regular throw, right? And that'll beat it.
Yeah.
But after 3, it's open season. You do whatever the hell you want there.
Ooh, I tried to DP, didn't come out. Unlucky.
Oh no. Yeah, it happens unfortunately.
That's gonna be death and a perfect. Yeah.
7 letters made of gold.
It do be like that sometimes.
That is Ladiva. She either gets destroyed or she destroys. It's a very volatile, very swingy character. Oh no, not like this. Very volatile, very swingy character. So
yeah, I wasn't gonna build the meter there for the ultimate Iscariot confirm, so I had to just settle for. That's the 2M. See, on counter hit, I'm able to get a 5M after. If I had Iscariot there, I would have been able to link, but no such luck.
Nice. Oh no. Huh? Yeah, I'm dead. Ow. Well.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah. Oh no.
Combo limit. My bad. I don't know my own character.
I like that. I think maybe some raging chain nonsense maybe could have helped you out a bit there too.
Yeah. So his damage on his raging chains is actually not really that good.
Wait, that's like not standardized?
Yeah. No. It's weird. I think it's because of the multi hit on 5H or something. Like the brave chain itself does a lot of damage.
Oh no.
Unlucky.
This badge more so. Oh my god, I didn't get tipped out there. I cannot believe it. Good. Oh, that's a special, right? I was like, I block these. I don't block these.
Yeah, the dive kick. It's really good at closing out rounds, but obviously very punishable.
Potentially, yeah.
Nice block.
Situational. I've been trying to learn to hit the guard button these days. See, that's the only thing I can do off of that, basically, to try and like. I think you matched a 5-frame light there. You got no escaped, right?
I actually spot dodged.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's just not throw invincible. I see.
And now I'm at a break point.
That's where I like to see you. And now you don't have meter for your reversal. Oh, listen to this. This is looking not so bad, if I do say so myself. Not so bad, if I do say so
they're
myself.
unlucky.
It would have worked, too.
I mean, the thing about Lucillius, right, is matchups like these are... Theoretically, he should do very well in like this position we're at right now.
Yes.
Round start, mid-screen, you know, like he has all the tools in the world here. But the second I use my tools, right, I'm kind of waiting for like 12 seconds.
But Diva can also just do that, right, is the thing.
Come back, yeah.
You can just do some stupid gorilla option to bully her way in the neutral. And then, like, it starts working a lot better for her. Wait, you're alive. I hate this.
Yeah, I'm definitely alive here, but I have to be so on top of it. I do love this expression that he does, by the way. Very funny.
He just looks mildly annoyed. Oh, baby,
Nice
I
spot
finally
dodge.
did it. It's been so long since I spot dodged a rating strike.
Yeah, no, I actually saw that in the most recent, the road to #1, I believe.
yeah.
Maybe not most recent, but one of the more recent ones. You were talking about how you had
An input problem, right?
an input problem with
Yes.
the guard button.
I very recently figured out, yeah, that you can't just. I've been holding basically down, back, and guard at the same time. Now, if you're doing that and you flick to back, you don't spot dodge. You have to return the stick to neutral and then flick back. And figuring that out has definitely helped me a little bit.
Right.
Still not very consistent at the whole dodging rating strikes thing, but it's not quite as impossible anymore. Oh, it's so high. I thought I could jump
It
over
hits so high.
I tried, like, that was a
definitely
super
the-
jump too.
Nice. That's definitely the saving grace of his DP. You know, like it costs meter and stuff, but at least it doesn't put you in the air like Grimnir or you know, it hits pretty high, so I can do that on reaction.
I don't know why I tried it again. I thought I would do something. I thought I would do a funny there. Oh, he guessed correctly. Oh,
I tried
no.
to DP.
Yeah, yeah. Are you doing the technical input there?
No, I'm doing the fast.
Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, because that's the one thing. Is like I feel like technical input DP is oftentimes just.
Oh
not
yeah,
worth it.
no, I never do technical input DP. It's almost never worth it. You
Yeah.
gotta get that out there.
No, it wasn't actually in range or grab there, so mashing was the right. I tried to walk into range to grab you, but that far L was or that close L rather was definitely the right choice. By you? Oh baby, get away from me! I don't want to be here. Why do I keep doing this? As soon as I went into the air, I'm like, wait, what's wrong with me? We just had like a minute-long conversation about how that doesn't work on this DP.
Yeah.
Nice spot dodge. Ooh, baby. A bit late for me to try and catch you out of the air there.
Yeah, even though Iscariot's on cooldown here, I do go for that because the corner carry is just really good.
Mm-hmm. Oh, nice. Yeah, yeah. Minus we can cancel into a special, of course. Double nice. Oh, one day I'll react to that in 2H. That day is just not today. Oh,
Nice.
it's supposed to be SSBA too. Would have been wonderful, but it's fine. At least I still got. Luckily, when I do misinput technical SSBA, most of the time I still get my reversal. Nice conversion.
Yeah, on counter hit, you can get a 5M there into an Iscariot, so that's why the H is worth going for. It's only -4, I believe. And the range it puts you at, too, is very good.
So definitely not
for Lucillius.
punishable. No one's throwing you from
Oh,
that
yeah,
radius,
no,
right,
it's
from that range,
super
basically.
hard to punish. Nice.
I got nothing. I got this.
Ooh!
I get when I have no way of extending my combo, it's all I got. It's all I got.
I was not
I wouldn't do it again,
prepared.
would I? Oh, he DP'd. Okay, okay. I didn't want to try and hit you with the haha there. I apologize in advance. Yeah, just this, I suppose.
It's gonna be death, yep.
Death by a mile and a half, I'm afraid. Would have been corner combo into SBA also.
Yeah, just so much there. Oh, the 2H! That beat my 2H? That's crazy!
Lucillius' 2H seems a little slow in my experience.
Yeah,
It takes a while to get going. It's a big one, but like it takes a while to get going.
It leaves a bit to be desired for sure. There's the 2M out of the corner I was talking about.
Yep, matching on command grab. Because of the way they have it set up where you get so much throw invincibility after block stun or after wake up. I have to, like, I cannot, mashing will always be command grab, essentially. Outside of some very strange circumstance where I'm, like, plus a billion. Actually, even then, it shouldn't matter if you mash at the right time, come to think of it. Ow. Ow, ow. What do we do? Do we get SB8 here? Possibly. No, oh, no, we got reset. Cheeky. Ow, my face.
Yeah, that's a new... Oh, I didn't kill you. Uh-oh.
Poggers. What do I do with my second chance at life? Is nothing. I just die. What I do is I just die.
Yeah, no, that's a little reset that I've been working on for the
nice.
Raging Strike. Pretty much the only way that Lucillius can realistically get a combo starter that leaves you crouching. And he does have some crouch-specific routes. That was a good punish. The L Iscaria is punishable on block.
Yep. As I saw, I honestly did not know it was punishable. I saw it was minus. I was just trying to take my turn. Good to know that it's like full punishable. Little ambitious there, going for the lariat that close. Oh god, brave counter baits. Don't mind me just smashing on your plus frames. Gorilla.
All day, you know how it is.
What you gotta do? I'm telling you, man, it's what you gotta do on these grapplers sometimes. You gotta do the funny. It's gonna sit here. Nice. 2L recovered in time, but oh god, but then I still mashed on your plus frames again at that time. I did get blown up for it. You wouldn't download a car.
You say you wouldn't download a car?
I don't know, man. I'm scared. Oh, I'm dead? No, I'm alive. Now I'm gonna just die, though. Big problem. I think it's gonna get you. Oh, it's such a big projectile.
No, it's so
big. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's so huge and it's so active.
I was hoping it would be really fast. That it would just like we would pass. Like,
right, just go through before the next frame that it connects on.
But no such luck, unfortunately. Okay.
First time I mixed in M Iscariot there, I tend to not really go for that in this matchup because that's usually a good projectile punish, and obviously, you know.
No projectiles on mine. Ladiva uses herself as the projectile. Oh, okay, fair enough. I was trying to bait a brave counter there, didn't happen.
Nice.
Okay, that I have so little faith in that move. Like I was like, there was a chance that might. That's like an Avatar SBA range sort of grab there.
Oh yeah, no. I mean, the move's probably betrayed you many a time.
It's
so
very
I
very
understand.
tiny. That's why like you were like inside me, and I was like, I think you're in range. I was not sure. Is medium Iscariot's +2, or is that?
It's pretty much. I think it's like -1 or something.
Huh?
So it's not punishable, but you could like DP it or something.
True. Imagine having a DP. Must be nice. Oh no.
Man, I don't know how I feel about being able to guard cancel after a guard crush against Ladiva.
It's like kind of necessary though, because otherwise like there's lots of characters that just get guard crushes into guaranteed combo. That would be
fair enough.
Incredibly oppressive. And if Ladiva has to suffer, oh, is that a 6? I don't think I've ever seen Lucillius' 6-6H. Was that his 6-6H?
Yeah, his 6-6H is pretty bad, but it is safe. So
fair enough.
I tried to up back.
Yeah, crouching. The crouching confirm like this is the only time Ladiva gets anything off a 6-6L. That or a counter hit will get hurt or something. Otherwise, there's no strike. It's actually better for you to block Ladiva's 6 for her. It's better for you to block it than to get hit by it most of the time, unless you're crouching.
Gotcha. So yeah, all of his specials increase your blade level by half a level. And your like, you know, your other moves, your orbital resonance stuff, doesn't increase it as much, like you'll see there.
Oh, nice.
I cannot believe that I was able to punish that. That's crazy.
Yeah, it is not quite full screen. It is almost full screen, unfortunately for me. Nice.
Nice. You did pick the right time to guard cancel there. A lot
Basically,
of people
when you
will...
committed to something that was, you know, you couldn't cancel out of that, you know? Oh, I spot dodged too early. Might actually be better to have just blocked in that case. I live these. Oh, nice. Oh, punish me, please. He punished me. Not like those.
Yeah, that's the good thing about Lucillius, right? Is he has a punish at that range for pretty much anything.
That's right. You didn't even have to move up. I was like, a lot of people will miss the punish there, so they'll have to like move up and like do a little micro walk and then hit their button. But no, 5M just reached me.
Yeah, no. As long as you have Iscariot, you're pretty good.
Ow. Nice. Luckily, regular throw does recover fast enough to not get punished if you jump it.
You got sucked into that DP, bro.
Oh no! Nice spot dodge.
Oh, I thought the sword would come back in time. Yeah, and I am left crouching here. Nice, good punish.
You jumping here? No, he's not. Wonderful.
Tried to DP.
It's frame 0 after the
frame zero.
Thing, so.
Oh wow.
11 frames on Lucillius 2H? That makes sense. Again,
yeah, it's very, very slow.
You want to guess how many frames my 2H is?
I feel like it's fast.
Yeah, it's 12. It's one slower than yours, though we just called very, very slow.
Oh, well.
That's why, but to be fair, in Ladiva's, like, to not downplay my character too much, I do have a 6-frame anti-air if I want to spend the meter on it in 6.
Yeah.
He's got good anti-airs, but 2H is just not one of them, basically, funnily enough. It's got a good hitbox, though. It hits on both sides of her pretty consistently, pretty reliably.
Yeah, that's good at least.
Okay, understandable. Oh, thank God for 2L being such a quick button.
Nice. Ooh, sweet.
Yep. It's the low tier special. Her and Vasaraga, they both wait. You're alive. I should have done the H version. Okay. Yeah, her and Vasaraga both love going people's toes into confirms, right? The 2 M's.
Oh yeah, definitely. Boss sweep, such a good move. But yeah, Ladiva sweep, definitely solid.
It's not bad. I mean, you were talking about 2 M's, lots of active frames. This set's 5. Like, it's a very, very active button.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
It doesn't look like it's that active.
It's incredible. Like, you can hit meaty with that. Actually, there's some setups where you hit meaty with it, and it's like it becomes plus on block basically.
Wow.
It's a good move. It's a little the startup's not the fastest in the world, but it's not horrible. It's 8 frames, but it's definitely a good move. The speed is the only thing. I tried to bait
a brave counter there. Unlucky.
And I actually somehow I'm so bad normally at reacting to when people spot dodge there. Like they'll try to bait the brave counter like that, and I just like won't. I'll just like I'll watch them spot dodge, and they'll just they'll get to keep doing their turn anyway.
Yeah,
very
I feel
sad stuff. Just gotta do it again.
Oh well.
The nice thing about that is, you know how I was talking earlier how command grab will always lose to mash? Since that's a reversal, that's like you can spend 100 meter to force people to commit to the jump.
100%, yeah. It's like, that's definitely a good thing that she has going for her. I couldn't get a better confirm there. I would have had to run forward. It would have been very hard.
Fair enough. No, not horrible still. It gives you some Oki too. It's not all about the damage.
Oh yeah, no.
Nice. Oh god, I didn't mash the throw fast enough, dog.
Oh, you have to run forward there in order to get... Oh, I did not mean to DP.
Little micro there.
Yeah, you have to do a micro dash there to get that confirm with the 2H. It's very hard.
Yeah, that's it seems like there's a couple of different routes like that you have, right? Where there's like you have to.
Oh yeah, for sure,
for sure. Stuff
oh, that hit me meaty.
Oh no, I don't have meter for a raging chain. What am I doing? Oh my god, is that plus? That was like jump scare and a half. Okay. I got. Oh, nice. I normally I don't give any mental stack at all to that overhead because all it does is give you like a little bit of like it's like +2. It gets you another turn.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, in a situation like that where it'll kill, that's a very good option.
That's like the only situation where it's like, oh my goodness.
I did the wrong.
That was punishable on hit. Feels bad, man.
Feels bad, man. Okay, fair. You see what I mean? People want to say people just spot dodge in my face, and I just let them keep going. I'm bad at reacting to it. Oh. That move is so big, man. I love 360L.
Oh yeah.
Wait, you're out of range. Oh no, okay. I'm sorry.
No way.
I hate this move so much. You don't understand. It's been
faith.
You have no faith in that. Like again, I was like so certain that was gonna miss you. Can I kill you here? Can I combo it? No, I can't.
No.
Everything sucks. Everything is awful. Get away from it. Nice. That wake up throw has been causing me a lot of trouble throughout this set so far. I gotta be better about that.
Oh wow, what a choice. That was like the only thing that would have caught me there.
What a choice. That's a great way to describe a lot of the times Lady uses Lariat. That was certainly a decision.
No, I was like not ready for that at all.
So that's the point of it. Technically, it's another one of those moves in this game that's like it's reactable in quotation marks. But if you're looking out for like a bunch of other stuff, right, it's gonna be a lot scarier.
Nice patience on the H there.
Thank you.
Oh, I thought the spot dodge. Nice, not bad.
It's a gambling character. I have to try and stay as unpredictable as I can muster at the very least. Oh god, he just ran up all the way. Absolute madness. I don't know what I want to do here. I'm surprisingly. Oh, okay, that helps. I guess I'm surprisingly like paralysis by analysis right now. Oh, that's supposed to be clothesline. Oh, no punish, fog. Oh no, nice.
Oh, I tried to. Yeah, no, I need to crouch it.
It's surprisingly quick. EX
So
Lariat.
true.
Crouching it though will give you
no.
like the whatever crouching like whatever 2 button you want, like 2. You probably start a 2H combo starter if you crouch that. It's like minus.
Oh yeah, no, for sure.
That's the good thing. At least there's a very guaranteed answer to it. You just have to be on the ball enough.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Ow, 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 ow. They're gonna try it. Honestly, 50 meter for one of your brave points. It's not as good as the EX Lariat trade, but I'll take it. This though, I don't really like this. Yeah, fair enough. Plus on block, medium follow up out of the stance there.
Oh, I did not mean to stance.
Here's some new routes. Check this out.
Huge corner carry. Oh my goodness.
This is what I was talking about where I said she gets corner to corner now. I'm spot dodging. I think I'm gonna die. Yeah. Does not quite work out there, the timing. I'm scared. Oh, baby.
Wow.
You know what? If you hadn't died there, I was about to go right into Raging Strike, which I didn't have the brave points for. So that was you would have actually lived there, but luckily the auto combo saved me.
All right, match point for you, but been fun games so far.
Oh, absolutely. And you're a
very good time.
Descriptive individual too, which is always great for these first attempts. Because the main point of these is for anybody watching, especially I think a character like Lucillius, who's not the most represented. People just learn different like little niche things they otherwise wouldn't be able to really get the experience on, right? So to have a master rep on who can kind of explain some of the nuances. He's very very good. Oh no.
Not close enough.
Fair. Ow. Yeah, we eat these. I got 18,000 health. What God gave me my HP for. Okay, maybe not those though. We shouldn't just continue to eat these. Like we should, we eat these, but there's no reason to get belligerent about it. Wait, this isn't gonna work either.
I was gonna say.
the only hope there was if I got you before it started up.
Before it started, yeah. It's a lot of startup. I think it's like 36 frames or something, but like
I've seen Lucilli try to use that as like a reset and pressure, right? But I think you can mash on him if you react to the different.
Oh yeah, no, you absolutely can. But it is if you have a lot of faith in your offense,
it's an option, right? To catch people, like it's basically it's a slightly worse version of something like like Vera's Scarlet Oath or something, where again it's technically hers is a lot faster, but you can just react and bop her out of it. But it's a nice way for her to kind of steal a turn back. Plus, to be fair, I think that medium Iblis is not like Vera's Scarlet Oath is +2. I think that medium Iblis is like +36 or something. So like,
yeah, no, it's ridiculous how plus it is.
Some value to be had there. Ooh, let's go. The 2M is so big. I love that button.
Yeah, no, I was not ready for that.
It's surprisingly like that. I had a realization where I was like, Belial 2M whiffed, and then I whiff punished him with my 2M, and I was like, holy crap, maybe Ladiva's top one.
You were like, wait, that's a thing?
Yeah. I was like, look, turns out Belial needs buffs and Ladiva needs nerfs. Oh, I don't have Lariat. I shouldn't have done this route. Oh, not this far out. Oh my god. Can't believe that worked like that. Oh, no range. Speaking of range,
throw.
Alright, guess. Oh, I was like, you got to guess for game, or you can just not play the video game of Ladiva at all. That's also very fair.
And this should be it here?
Unless I do like a big stupid. Okay, so I was going to get scared for a second there. Close M has a single active frame. So it's unironically sometimes.
One?
Yeah, that's one.
There's no way.
That's one active frame. So like,
there's no way it has one.
Bro, I will pull up the Dustloop page on video right now.
No, I believe you. That's just unfortunate.
Yeah. So like, I was like, as soon as I did that, I was like, wait, I should have done close, because close L has 4, right? So I was like, I should have done close L to catch, but luckily it did work there. It's a funny button, man.
You did take the set, but I feel like a lot of those games were definitely close.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, I don't think that like it actually felt like I'm used to like when the diva wins, she wins by like a landslide. When she loses by a landslide. Now I feel like a lot of those were a lot more back and forth than
both these characters kind of the polarizing defense on both these characters as well as the polarizing offense kind of can just lead to like, I don't know, you perfect me around, I win the next round, and it's like that's just normal for Lucillius as it turns out. Like, I've been playing him since the day he came out, and that's pretty much been the vibe the entire time. Is like, man, I lost neutral, and it's like, it's not Avatar Belial, right?
Yes.
But like, sometimes I feel like when I lose neutral, it's like, I gotta guess like 3 times correctly to even get out of this situation.
I mean, not having a meter, what not having a meterless DP does to a motherfucker, right? Like, it's tough.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, it's crazy that all 3 DLC characters so far have not had meterless
That's a good
DPs.
point. What the hell?
Yeah. I don't know if they're like pushing that as like a design philosophy going forward, but like all 3 of them don't have it, and it's
2B actually has like basically the most expensive DP in the game, right? Because it's 50 meter and 4 skill gauge, right? So
yeah,
that's true.
And like Vayne's has poor range, but
bro, Vayne's pure ass. But again, I understand why. I know why. They were scared of Vayne because again, if you release Vayne, they released, for example, 2B was released overtuned, I think. Well, especially for like the player base at large. I don't think she was like, I think she was like barely top 10 for like, you know, our level of play. But for like most of the like if you're an S rank or something, she's like the best character in the video game.
I think the ability to whiff cancel definitely was a huge reason for that. It's harder for a lot of lower level players to punish her
because so here, let me run a theory by you, and you tell me what you think about it, because I want to hear your opinion. Basically, it's been my experience in this video game that until about late, so 6XL was very strong. I know. I bold take. I know. I'm very brave.
You're so brave.
Listen, I will speak my mind no matter the social consequences. That's one thing you got to know about me. But yeah, 6XL is very strong, right? So what that leads to is I feel like people don't even like begin to try to play neutral in this video game, because not to disparage them, but just because they don't have to, because 6XL just does it for them until you get to like maybe even, I would say like to be generous, I would say like late S++, but unironically, I feel like I only had to learn how once I got to Master, and I started fighting some of these players that were just like blowing me up for just dashing at them in neutral, right?
Yeah, no, for sure.
So with that being said, so if we're saying that most of the player base, their primary neutral is 6XL, you like just can't do that against 2B, man. You just round start 5Ms and you're going to die, right?
Nah, yeah. And I actually feel like that's a good point to segue into something about Lucillius as well.
Yes, absolutely.
And it's, I do feel like after the patch, he got a little bit stronger, but mostly because 6XL got nerfed.
Yes, he wasn't even in the patch notes, right? Like, they forgot about it.
No, he got literally nothing. And honestly, I don't really mind, because like, oh, my character didn't get changed, whatever, I'm just playing the same character as the previous version. But not having to deal with 6XL as frequently, I mean, obviously it's still good, it's still plus, but
the pushback that you can't just do like 6XL into 6XL into 6XL, it was never real, but it's a lot
less real. And then I'm in the corner.
Now. Yes.
And as Lucillius, I mean, you know.
Oh no, absolutely. I know.
You could look at the first of 10 we just did. Pretty much every round you won, you got me in the corner.
Yes, but which, by the way, I think the one thing that was going very well for me there basically was Lariat, right? I think it's a weird option. It's like, trust me, in the Ladiva mirror, I get hit by Lariat all the time. Like, it's just definitely. You got to get used to specifically that, I think. Yeah,
it's definitely something that I personally have to get used to more and better against. I haven't really fought many Ladivas, is the thing.
She's not super common, surprise. She's not like the rarest character in the game, but she's definitely not.
No, definitely not. Common. But like, she's not super common. Like, I'm looking at the cast right now, and it's like I see her more than I see like Uno.
Oh, bro, I was gonna, don't even. Why you got to bring Uno into this, man?
I don't know.
He's
a pretty solid character.
I agree. Nobody plays his ass. I guess, you know, maybe they should have made him a girl. Maybe that would help.
True. Yeah. No, girl spear characters, they're popping off recently, I will say.
That's right.
But yeah, I mean, you know, I hope that I was able to show some of what Lucillius has to offer, both good and bad.
Yeah.
I think, you know, my general opinion on the character is that he's okay.
I agree. I agree. I think when I made a tier list right before the patch, and for Lucillius, it didn't change a whole lot. I think I had him like you know, he's like, there's 31 characters in the game. He's like the 16th best character in the game. Or
Yeah,
something, you know?
like that.
He's like right in the middle.
I don't really sweat about his position on the tier list because I feel like it's like a 50-50 if I'm better than the opponent's character, and even then, it's like I feel like he's a very highly matchup dependent character.
Well,
like,
I have a question for you here actually, because I've heard this, but I don't know enough about Lucillius to confirm or deny it. When people talk about Lucillius's problems, what I've heard essentially is that yes, he is very matchup dependent, but the problem is that all of his bad matchups are like the really popular, really strong characters.
Absolutely.
Okay.
No, that is absolutely true.
Like his bad matchups are like Nier, Siegfried, Seox, Belial, etc.
To be fair, I actually think Nier is okay.
Interesting. Why do you say that? I'd like to get your opinion on that.
It's just you don't have to really. The thing about Nier is like she blows you up if you commit, regardless of who you are.
Oh, and you don't have to.
Lucillius has really good non-committal buttons.
If anything, she kind of has to, like, if she just keeps standing there trying to like 2U or like hit you with death.
Yeah, it's like I'm just gonna 5M.
Yeah,
you know,
or you just sit there and like build blade level, like just sit in stance and like throw
projectiles
at her and shit.
But that one's okay. I do think every other matchup you listed though, like Siegfried, it's tough. Vera is
so does
really
most
bad.
Crazy there. Yeah, Vera, true. Yeah, I can see that one.
Vera and Six, I think, are his worst matchups, and they're very offensive characters that when you're in the corner, you know.
Yeah, and I feel like they can also, Seox at the very least can also just ignore like a lot of your nonsense that you try to keep him out with in mid-screen. He just like empty hands.
Definitely, empty hand, or he, you know, even 5U New Perspective can go through like some of your stuff.
Is that his?
And it's like,
what the hell is Seox's 5U? Is it his like shadow clone?
It's the clone, the teleport. You know, definitely. But he does good against like a lot of characters, Lucillius that is. Like even good characters, like he has some solid matchups. I don't think Grimnir's too bad. Not a common character at all, but you know.
But I think Grimnir is also solid. Yeah, he's just
I think Grimnir is insanely good. He's just not that played. But like CAG can be hard just because you know you have to defend. Like you're gonna have to block a lot and like. Just really common characters can give him a bit of a run for his money, but
I mean, do you have like a general, like, so for example, let me give you an example of what I mean, because I think it's very vague otherwise. Like for me, when I try to think of, in general, obviously it varies character to character, but if I had to think, what is like the most important thing that determines whether or not a matchup is like at least playable or like, well, everything's playable, but at least like even or maybe better for Ladiva? And for me, when I think of it, I say maybe if she can at least play the neutral somewhat, right? Because that's the worst aspect of her as a character. Is her neutral is like maybe literally bottom one. So if she can maybe play the neutral, right? Then the matchup's not bad. Which is why you know at least it's not going to be like horrible. Which is why a character like Seox or even like you know a character like Vera even stuff like that is not like the worst matchup in the world because like I can use Far L, I can use Far M. What if do you have like a general what makes a matchup good or bad? Sort of very big picture for Lucillius.
I think it's if he's able to keep you comfortably at a range where he can poke with 5L or not 5L,
there, right?
5M, and like be able to throw projectiles somewhat safely. Obviously, it's very committal if the opponent has meter, regardless of character.
Yeah.
I mean, you throw projectile from anywhere on the screen against Siegfried, and he'll just kill you.
Yeah, okay. People get breaking this character up in these sort of post-mortem on these. Let's just not talk about Siegfried. Yeah, like nothing is. He's the best character in the game. Okay,
exactly.
Let's talk about. He's too good. He's too good.
But what I mean basically is like, for example, I think in a broad sense, like obviously a character like Sora's, who obviously is very strong when he gets in.
Yes.
I feel like Lucillius, as long as you're watching out for ultimate fist in neutral, you can keep him at a comfortable range, right? And that's why I think it's a good matchup for him. Even someone like Jita, who has really good mid-range pokes, it's like
but you have even better mid-range pokes.
I can counter poke, you know? Yes. And it's like if I'm not given the ability to counter poke in a matchup, I feel like that's when it's really tough.
So would you say it's characters that like lie on the extremes? Actually, yeah. So we talked about, for example, you mentioned a character like Seox is really tough for you because he can bully his way in. You can't keep him comfortably at that medium range.
Yeah.
And then obviously your defense isn't good. What about the other end of the spectrum though? Like how does Lucillius feel about like Mitera?
Pretty good against zoners in general. I mean, zoning is not the strongest in this game, but M Tessera and U
Okay.
Tessera.
Okay, I'm glad you said this, because sorry to interrupt you, but just like we had a moment
No,
in
yeah,
the
yeah.
in the intermediate bracket where somebody was playing Fairy and somebody picked Lucillius into them, and we just like all together, like even the Fairy player discovered, oh,
M Tessera.
yes, exactly. I was like, this matchup sucks because everything you do gets M or U or H Tessera, and like that one move invalidates your kit, basically.
Yeah,
So
no,
that's not fake. That's real, huh?
I really do think that Fairy has an extremely bad matchup against Lucillius.
Okay, good. I'm glad to hear. I'm glad to get some validation
in particular, I genuinely think that Fairy, like, in particular, might be his best matchup.
Wild. Okay, that's very good to hear from like an experienced Lucillius, because I like my when I first saw that, my sight read of it was, this seems like nigh unplayable for Fairy. It's good to see.
Yeah, it's really bad.
Yeah,
it's really bad.
Okay.
And characters like, there's other characters he does good against too, like Matera, obviously, you mentioned.
For the same reasons?
Similar reasons, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But then like Eustace is kind of weird, because it's like he has Rekka, which is like safe, and he's kind of a weird hybrid character.
Yeah, him and Uno are both like that, right? They can zone if they want to, or they can just, if it's a matchup where it doesn't really work out, they can just run in and they have like decent mix up close too.
Yeah, and it's like, I feel like that's why those matchups, they're a little more up in the air, you know?
Yeah.
But
but
definitely like, oh no, I definitely agree. I actually love where Eustace is in the game right now. I actually kind of want to pick him up. He's a sick character.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I think you mentioned, like, it kind of relies on the extremes, right? Where like a character like Narmaya, she has good offense. She has great offense.
Right.
But she's not like Zeta or Lancelot.
Right.
Or Seox. And because of that, and Narmaya just having kind of stubbier buttons. And
she has a couple of ways to force her way in, but they're very, if she tries to do them in like the U flip or the U teleport, if you're ready for it, you kill her. Like, she dies.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like, it's more on the extreme end for sure. Like, I don't know, like, I feel like his matchup spread is decent. It makes sense for where he is in terms of viability.
Yeah.
But he definitely has a pretty, especially also because basically any non-ultimate projectile in the game will just lose to Iblis.
I was surprised by how just like how big, how fast, how active, how many hits that goddamn thing has, man. It is.
Yeah, no, it's ridiculous, and it will just beat any like non-U projectile.
Yes.
And you know, that means that certain characters, like, I don't know, say Lancelot wants to throw the icicle and run behind it. If you read that, you can just Iblis.
Nope. Stop sign. Just plop down.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? Yeah.
So Lucillius is really good when he's able to stop you in your tracks, but
it's not doable against a lot of the characters in this game. Yeah.
It's definitely a struggle. Yeah.
Again, the example that always pops into my head is like, you throw out your Iblis, it just gets empty-handed, projectile invincibility right through it, right? And then,
oh yeah, I don't even try in that matchup to throw it out, which is already like, that's a huge problem, right?
Yes.
Because that's one of my strongest tools, just invalidated. And I mean, you know, I don't think I'm a doomer about my character. Is where I'm at.
That's good.
I think I try to look at it like kind of glass half full, where it's like, he's good, but he has some things about him that are really subpar. Yeah.
Well, actually, that leads us. Actually, that, you know what, you're a natural at this, because that leads us perfectly into sort of how I like to close these out usually.
Oh yeah.
Which is, you know, I give you a chance basically to give people a quick summary of the character, in the sense of, you know, you can mention 2 if you have more, by all means, but in general, I like to keep people to 2 things that are strong about the character, 2 things that are weak about the character, and just in general, what a quick little, you know, if you like X, play Lucillius. If this sort of thing appeals to you, then this is the character for you at the end there.
Yeah. So I actually did prepare for this.
Look at this guy. He brought notes. Goddamn.
Yeah. And pretty much, the 2 things that are good about him that I would say are very strong are his mid-range options are very good. He has very good mid-range burst options, and he is great at keeping... Why did I move that way? I'm trying to read my book, bro.
There you
These
go.
are my notes.
He's reading his notes. Yeah, I was gonna say.
He has great mid-range options, and he has very flexible combo routes.
When you say flexible, what do you mean by that exactly?
You usually have, despite your long cooldowns, if you have a special that isn't Tessera, you usually have a route. Right?
That makes sense. I guess they designed him with that in mind, right? With the fact that he might not always have all specials, they made sure he could route with basically any of
like
them.
Tessera is the only one that you can end combos in Tessera. You can do 2H Tessera in the corner for that's usually just for blade level because it gives you less frame advantage. But you know, he has kind of like Vayne in a way, where Vayne always has a special for a situation. He has somewhat flexible combo routes, and his mid-range options are very good, and he does better mid-screen damage than your average character without using Brave Chain.
True, actually. Yeah, I don't think I picked up on that, but in hindsight, when you mention it, I feel like it did definitely hurt me a little bit more when you hit me in the mid-screen than I'm used to.
He's like one of the only characters, because he doesn't have EX specials, right? Yes. He doesn't have normal H specials. He's like one of the only characters that really can land 2 to 3 specials per combo. And without like spending a huge resource on it. And that's both a good thing and a bad thing, because it puts your things on cooldown, and that leads into kind of the bad things about him. His defense, it's poor.
Fair enough.
It's below average.
Does he have a 5-frame light?
Do you know? Does.
Okay, yes. Just his close L is 5 frames. His 2L, do you know? So I know I'm putting you on the spot here, but I'm just curious.
I think his 2L is standard as well. Let me. Okay. I'll check the dust loop real quick.
Sure.
Just to make sure I'm right, but I'm pretty sure it's standard.
That makes sense, yeah. But yeah, obviously the bad defense comes from the no meterless reversal, right? Primarily.
Yeah, his 2L is 6 frames. His his close L is 5.
There you go. Yeah,
his far L is actually 6 frames, which is exceptional for how much range it has.
It's huge. Yeah, I will say having a 6-frame 2L though, that is, I don't know if. I know a lot of the close L's in this game are 5 frames. I feel like having a 6-frame 2L is also slightly below average, because a lot of times you will be crouch blocking. Yeah. So 2L will be the button that you hit, like, to
you
mash
have to
out pressure.
Uncommit from crouch blocking in order to really mash on pressure.
So that's another kind of weakness on the defense there for sure. But,
yeah, you can get caught by lows that way. Yeah, he's just a bit weak on defense. Kind of similar to characters like 2B in that regard.
Yeah.
So if you're familiar with that sort of aspect of that character, because he's very popular.
He doesn't have a 5-frame light at all, by the way, in case you...
Yeah, no. Wild. But, and then just, if you are not able to be in that mid-range, he's good at close range when you get the hit. His Oki is strong, but, like, when you're at a range where he really can't run his game plan, he can't hit 5L, 5M, like far 5L, 5M. It can be a bit of a struggle for him, right?
For sure.
But I do think that if you like characters that are very mid-range focused, another good example is a character like Percival. And you want a character that does a little bit more damage than average, and also a character that's very cool.
Yeah, you want people with the goddamn divine boom when you killed him with Paradise Lost.
I'm gonna be honest, 90% of the reason I play this character is because he's really cool.
Yes.
But I do think that if you want to play a character where you win, you feel like you did good, because his matchups are very if you're playing bad, you'll probably die. If you're playing good, you can get some stuff done. I wouldn't exactly call all his tools honest, but that's just Granblue.
Yeah, honest is it's a buzzword for sure, but
yeah, that's just Granblue.
Everyone in this game is a war criminal. It's fine, and nobody is standing out. Well, some people.
I feel like with Lucillius, you do generally work for what you get, and I think that that's a good feeling. And if you enjoy that sort of thing, then I think he's a good character choice to pick up. And also, if you just like having a little bit of an extra resource to manage as well.
Blade level, and like that ability to just you wait till I get to blade level 5. How common is that? By I feel like that's not very common.
Not very.
But like blade level, like I think people always like I think I fall into that sometimes where I'm just like, oh well, he doesn't get to blade level 5, so the mechanic sucks. But like even at like blade level 3, right, at that point you have 20% faster cooldowns. Is that right, or something?
So
it's 2 second faster cooldowns or something. How does
the way that it works is like it's set values. So at blade level 0. Your cooldowns are 12 seconds.
Oh.
And at blade level 1, it's 10. At blade level 2, it's also 10, but you get a 10% damage bonus.
Yes.
At 3, it's 7. and you also have your 10% damage bonus.
Right.
At 4, it's 7, but you get a 20% damage bonus, and then at 5, it's 3 seconds.
That's ridiculous. Like that 3 is like he just can just use them over and over and over again. Essentially.
And the 20% damage bonus. But keep in mind, 20% does not apply to ultimate skills.
Yes.
But I mean, when you think about it, Orbital Resonance is 5U. The moves from that fill a fourth of a blade level.
Right.
And the specials fill half. So you have to either use 10 specials or 20 Orbital Resonance normals.
I also feel like
not accounting for the charge, the tiny charge.
You just get from standing there, yeah. I just like even at level 3, like with 7-second specials, like his specials are also, I feel like, kind of designed to be a little above average because they do have such long cooldowns.
Definitely, yeah. No, Iblis is like designed to be an amazing projectile.
Yes. So even at 7 seconds, which is like roughly probably like most people if they use, I don't actually know the math on this, but I feel like most people if they use like an H special, that sounds about right. Like a lot of the moves are gone for like 5 to 7 seconds. So at level 3, you're like basically average, but your specials are above average. So already at blade level 3, you're kind of, you know, you're winning, I think.
Yeah, and you have your 10% damage bonus at that point, so they're even better. But I think I think like the main issue with blade level in general, I don't think it's like a poorly designed mechanic or anything. I don't have any grievances about its implementation. I just think the way that it ends up going a lot of the time is his U specials are so good that
you almost don't want to use, like, you don't get the damage buff or the cooldown. Like none of it matters because U skills ignore all that nonsense, right?
U skills have their own cooldowns.
Wait, really? You can use. Okay, so is this different? Because with most characters, you can even if your skill's on cooldown, you can use the U skill anyway. It does half damage. The U skills have a separate cooldown.
No. So like basically, if you have a U skill, or if you use a U skill, it has a set cooldown regardless of what blade level you're at.
Oh, I know what you mean. Okay, sure.
So
you can still use your U skills even when the move's on cooldown. It just does half damage, right? Like everyone else. Okay.
Yes. And it will do the U cooldown afterwards.
Right.
So sometimes it's actually less cooldown.
Is it? Do you know like roughly the numbers on that, or is it on per
I think it's
thing?
like I think it's like the same as everybody else's U skills.
Okay, yeah. So that probably will be they'll genuinely be a lot faster, probably until you're at like level 3 or maybe even level 5.
Yeah, it's worthwhile to go for, especially because of the combo extensions from Iscariot, like the combo ender and Ultimate Iblis, which you know, it's plus 46 on hit, so do whatever you want.
Yeah. Okay, but yeah, strong mid-screen damage, you know, a little bit weak defense, right? Great normals, great poking, and in general, really cool character, right? And also, just like he's got some extra resources to manage. He's got some uniqueness to him for sure. And I mean, I think the lore, we don't talk about it too often, but like Lucillius is basically, to my understanding, my somewhat limited understanding of the Granblue lore, he's like the final boss of like the story almost, right? Like he's like
more or less, yeah.
Yeah, like he's that guy, right? So if you want to,
he's like that dude.
Yeah, if you want to play the big bad, I think he's very cool for sure. And they give him, like, he gets his roses in like every single Granblue game. Like they always treat Lucillius like he's a really big deal, and he is. So.
Oh yeah, no, he is, and you know, the way they implemented him into this game, it is a cool representation of how he kind of works in the gacha game as well as a boss, because like
he doesn't do 30,000 damage to you at the beginning, but like, you know,
yeah, no 30k Paradise Lost, but like he has this the labors that as the fight goes on, he basically becomes stronger.
Yes, yeah. And I just realized Arxis, because they had Susano in Central Fiction, and he also had to basically unlock his moves as he went. They got a thing going with the boss characters there. They have a
and it's like it's a good representation of a final boss, like your standard JRPG final boss with a billion phases.
True. Yeah, that's a good point. It's a good point.
And it's like, you know, if you let him go on for long enough, I mean, level 5 Lucillius, like, yeah, the specials are broken.
Yeah, I was gonna say level 5 Lucillius is the best character in the game, but I'm like, I don't know, man. Siegfried's really good.
I unfortunately don't think it's true, but I wish it was.
Like, I wanted to just be like, hey guys, if you get to level 5 blade level, you're the best character in the game. But I was like,
yeah, like just make him like busted at that point, dude.
I don't know. Like, I'm like, Siegfried's really good.
To answer a question you posed before, by the way, generally speaking, I would say like the average blade level that you end around that is like 3-ish.
Which I think is good. That's like, again, like at blade level 3, like he's officially, I think, like he's got, like his specials are now up, like significantly above average because their cooldowns are about normal and their strength is stronger than normal. So
it definitely depends on the matchup too, because in a matchup like Fairy, where you're going to be using teleport a whole bunch, you're obviously going to get more blade level, right?
Yeah.
But yeah,
okay.
I mean, that's Lucillius in a nutshell, I suppose.
Thank you very much. Yeah, I think it was a great summary of the character there, and all the stuff that you mentioned as the set was kind of going on, and in that little post-mortem too, I think was very helpful for people.
I'm actually really glad that I was able to land that new reset that I was working on you, because I was like, I literally labbed that yesterday.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
And I was like, I want to land this.
I think I had one brave point, and it got you the kill too, right? So it was very worth it. Sure.
Yeah. Super strong reset.
Hell yeah, knowledge gain. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, definitely. To all my Lucillius bros out there, or anyone looking to pick up the character, he's a good time. So.
Yeah. Awesome. Well, thank you very much, Orsted, for coming on.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me. It was very fun games. I believe it was 10-4 in your favor. Very close rounds.
I think so. Yeah, for sure. Like, yeah, the set count does not belie the real nature of those rounds. I don't think.
Hey man, even if I got 10-0'd, as long as I got the knowledge out there, I'm happy.
And I think you did that. I think you did get that.
That was my number one goal.
I know for a fact I learned a lot of stuff about Lucillius that I didn't even know, and Lucillius actually surprisingly is one of the characters that I feel like I kind of, because he was like the first DLC, I did a little bit of reading on. Like I feel like I already knew more than I do about some other characters going in, and I still learned a bunch. So I'm sure people get a lot of value out of that.
I mean, I'm glad I was able to teach you some stuff because like, it's gonna help in the future. You never know when you're gonna run into a Lucillius. You're probably gonna run into me.
Yeah, we very well may. Yeah, if we're on ranked. Somehow I've not ranked. Are you in my region? Like, are you roughly like East Coast?
I have played you on ranked before, but it was before we were in Masters.
Oh, okay, yeah. It's so fun to see some people like Salts, for example. Yesterday, he was the last time I ran into him was like months ago. He was an S++, and he got second in our open bracket yesterday.
Yeah,
like he was
that's where we
playing
ran
insane
into each other. S++. I think it was I think I was S++4 and you were 3.
This guy remembers, bro. That's crazy. you got a crazy.
No, I remember because I was like, bro, it's Brick.
Oh, all right. Well, thank you for coming on. I appreciate it.
Yeah, of course. Thank you for having me. It was a great opportunity. I really appreciate it.
Yeah. I hope all you guys had a good time and learned something. And I am unfortunately now going to kick you out and go record the outro.
Absolutely.
So yeah, have a good day, man. And I look forward to talking to you some more and playing some more, even if it's not for content, believe it or not. But...
Ayo, peace out, people, and sub to Brick.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, he's got a good head on his shoulders. Clearly, he knows what he's talking about. Listen to this, man. All right, bye, man.
Have a good night, man.
What a nice guy, huh? What a buddy, what a pal. Very, very eloquent too. I think very good at describing his thoughts. So excited to have that guy around and play some more games with him, learn more about this matchup from him. But all that being said, that is going to be the end of another one of these first 10s here. We're getting there. We is this number 7? I think we're eventually we'll have one of these up for the entire roster. And I don't know, maybe we'll just like loop back around and see how I do against some more representatives of them. But we'll get there. We'll get there. We're more. I mean, to be honest, more people are joining the server every day, and more killers are joining the server every day too. So hopefully, as time goes on here, we can get even more Masters representatives for different characters and go from there. Regardless, all that being said, that is gonna do it for this video. So if you guys made it this far, as always, I got 4 things for you. You know how it is. For number 1. Join the Discord server. That's where all this kind of stuff is organized. If you are a Masters representative of your character, and we don't have everyone in there for sure. We have a lot. We're very constant. We have a lot of Nier. We have a lot of Ladiva, of course. We have like a surprising amount of Uno, right? We have a couple of Abels, right? But like we actually are missing some of the more popular characters. I don't think we have like a Masters Vera in here, for example, which is crazy to me, but we don't. Anyway, if you're a Masters representative of your character, you want to come on here, do a first 10, and tell people about your person, your character, and then by all means join. And otherwise, even if you're not, if you just want a nice community to hang out and make some friends in, then I encourage you to join with the link in the description down there. But I also encourage you to please, if you do join, just keep it the nice and welcoming place that it currently is. Okay, everyone here is super nice, right? Ursted right there, you saw he's a really cool guy, right? He's very, very eloquent, very nice, and most of the people who are in the server are also very nice, just like, I mean, all the people. I say most, just because I haven't talked to literally every single one of them, but it seems like from what I've seen, everyone's super nice and super chill, right? So nobody's been banned or anything like that either. But if I have to ban somebody, I will. And if that somebody is you, I will ban you. So just don't let it be you. But number 2, if you liked the video, and I sure hope you did. If you made it this far, I know you did. Come on, get down there, like the damn video, man. Come on, it's free. Don't cost you nothing. It helps the channel out a lot, of course, and I appreciate it. While you're there, for number 3, that subscribe button, that bell button, you heard what Orsted told you to do. They're right down there, man. Subscribe to the channel. It's not just, it doesn't just help me. If this content does interest you, which is just way too much of it, right? We put out like 3 videos a day and like 4 hours of content a day sometimes. So if some of this interests you, hit that bell button. It'll notify you when something new is uploaded, and you can go back and watch it if it's either particularly interesting to you or if you have a lot of free time that day, right? Instead of having to sift through everything. I put out like 25 hours of content a week, so I know, like most of you, I don't mind at all. It's just impossible almost to watch all the stuff that I put out, and it's only gonna get worse as I commit more time to this channel, right? So all that being said, for number 4, most importantly, more important than every button to smash or whatever YouTube-friendly interactions hit me with, I appreciate those. But I've had a great time hanging out today. Most of all, I know I sure did. It was always good. It's good having a discussion here with Orsted on the Lucillius there. I feel like I played that first attempt pretty well too, if I do say so myself. So that's also good. See that some of the stuff that I'm trying to learn is starting to coalesce. Right, we finally did dodge a raging strike. I can't believe it, but it did happen. So overall, having a lot of fun with Granblue. Is going to be a lot more coming your way. But until then, I will see you in the next one. Peace.